Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and then Kat's gonna get it back
Hey, Fall Knight.
online.
And Robot. Hey, both of you.
Why would rebels want to cut off reach from the rest of the colonies?
Good to see you
Get
both.
a chance, maybe you can ask him, George.
Commander, we just lost our signal with HQ.
Yeah, we don't need to watch this.
Shoot down attempts are likely, so keep your distance.
Yes, sir.
Let's stay focused. Watch your sectors.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
Man, I wonder where it is. Hey, Aramis. Yeah.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
So how are you guys tonight? Because I am existing. Just gotta fix my camera a little bit here.
June, I want your eyes on the sky.
Sir.
Let's go, 6. All right, Noble Team, spread out. Watch the approach.
I was just watching a video about the Tau railgun, kind of agreed with you. It's not bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It ignores invulnerable saves. Boo fucking who. You know what else ignores invulnerable saves? Psychic spells that cause more wounds.
Coming from just south of you, Commander. We're close.
It's one gun in the entirety of the Tau Empire. So, like, just what are you supposed to do?
Found the beacon.
Can I hop on you? Please.
Make out
Yeah, baby.
Negative, but it's military.
So where are the troopers?
But yeah, anybody that's bitching about the,
Why are we not seeing explosives residue?
Noble 3, can you confirm any...
anyone's bitching about the Tau railgun, fuck 'em.
Negative, sir.
They just don't like the Tau having a good gun.
Not on reach.
I'm,
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
Circle west and check it out. Noble Team, you have permission to
it's,
be selected. We don't need to
I'm not in the mood to talk mechanics. God, I feel like ass. Oh, it's Reach. Yeah, it's Reach.
Go in quiet. Right behind.
Maybe to ignore invuln saves.
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
Eh?
On your knees, now!
They're not rebels. They're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
My favorite Halo game is ODST, personally. I just want to play Reach.
Neighbors were attacked last night. We heard screams. Gunfire. Stopped around sunrise.
My competitive dodgeball team was Noble Team. Aw, that's cute.
Killed his son.
So you all died tragically, right?
Be advised, I'm reading heat
You must have been
signatures in
Jun,
that
because the
structure
rest of Noble
directly
Team
east of your
died
position.
tragically.
Over.
Yes. Oh, no! 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 Ah! Now I feel bad. I'm sorry. You the undead. No, Jin survived the events of Halo Reach.
June,
Shit.
you see anything?
Negative. Thermal's clean.
Soul
Boss, I see
survivor.
movement outside your structure.
Noble 2, move up to the west. We're about to be flanked.
Covenant.
Contact! Contact! Spartans, assist!
Here we go.
We got targets.
Pop, making heathens drop.
Hostiles are in a hurry.
Oh, there's just two down here. I thought they ran inside. You can quit firing, asshole!
Heads up, Charlie 1.
Paladins.
Noble leader, enemy dropships inbound.
Falcon, moving to assist.
But yeah, don't expect a lot tonight. It's just going to be a relaxing night and just occasionally me talking, venting, that kind of stuff. Deep talks, that kind of shit. Hey, Levy!
Cheer up, big man.
I don't think them some are useful, at least demon summoning ones are. That's not a paladin. That's an anti-paladin.
Boss, I'm showing more activity to the east.
Pop, 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 pop. Damn! How have you been? Yesterday I was doing great. Today I'm not doing as great.
Commander.
Yeah, it's just it's been a day. It's been a bit of a day.
Six and I will run interference on the ground. We'll meet you at the outpost.
What's got you down today? Oh, there's a
Get to work, Noble.
there's a few things. I had a talk with a friend the other day, and I was still processing it when I was streaming yesterday. And by the way, I love this friend. They're an absolute darling, and they're great. Did Dave get his cheese stolen? No, Dave did not get his cheese stolen. And the cheese wasn't stolen. You guys need to stop with that. Boss did not steal the cheese. It's... how to put this?
Noble leader, I'm seeing heat sigs in the structure ahead.
You guys ever just talk with your family at some points? And like, there's just that one family member that no matter what, they irk you the wrong way, like that kind of thing. You breaking shit. I'm breaking everything. Sorry, no, that's not a proper analogy I should be using.
Looks like we're cleared.
What should I say here? Anyway, about my friend. She's a very lovely individual, and she's amazing. Friends are also my whole family. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, so it's no secret that I politically am left. It is no secret. I have been in support of like all these different things, and like that leftists are in support of, that kind of shit. I'm still alive and smiling, so that's good. That's good, Levy. My friend is center-right leaning,
To the east.
and
Advise you check it out.
she's American, I'm Canadian, and
We're en route.
she kind of fell into the lie that the election in America was stolen, which it wasn't. It wasn't. And any voter fraud that has been found was on the Republican side. So, like... By the way, I'm a Canadian. I do have a vested interest in our neighbors' politics. Because, I'm sorry, America, you scare me, because you have the big gun pointed at the head of the planet, and I kind of have to pay attention to you whether I like it or not. It pays to know world events.
We're picking up a distress signal.
Mayday, 3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read? We were attacked by Covenant
What do I
forces.
say
The Covenant
here?
is on reach. I repeat, the Covenant is on reach.
The troopers?
It also, today is just January 6th, which is the day that
Don't we have
a bunch of terrorists
We don't leave people.
broke into the American Capitol building, and it's just depressing to
Noble
think
leader,
about.
I'm seeing possible friendly forces under attack south of your
I'm
position.
trying to get some
Over.
certain
We're
reasonable
under attack. I repeat, Mayday.
Yeah.
Mayday, 3
Now,
Charlie
my
6
friend is
is
great.
under
She is
attack
a
by the
wonderful
government.
individual,
Have not
and
Cannot hold this
she-
position.
We need to find those
she
troopers now.
is a very reasonable person and agrees with me on a lot of stuff. It's just that she does have some moral values that we just don't agree with on a lot of things. On a few things, not a lot. And when I do hear her say some of those points, it's like I'm looking at my dad, who listens to these alt-right
Located the trooper squad.
Nazi terrorist conspirators, those kinds of guys that say vaccines are full of shit, all that kind of stuff. And they piss me off. Cause, like,
Noble leader, be advised. I have visual on inbound Covenant dropships.
I know they're full of shit. And the person that taught me to look for people like that, like to see through that, is the very same man that I am upset with. My dad taught me how to see through their bullshit, and he's fallen for their bullshit.
Get you out of here.
Be advised, we got hostile dropships.
Oh yeah, we call these things tuning forks. Great. But yeah, like, it's frustrating. And, like, today's January 6th, which, like, even my dad tried to downplay what happened to you guys out there. And I'm like, Dad, people died, dude. Dude, for a fucking fat pumpkin. And he shrugged his shoulder. He's like, well, it doesn't affect us. I'm like, it affects us heavily. Like, I feel bad about my grandparents now. I'm trying to reach them and then work. Yeah, it's... I won't forget it. I was watching it the entire day. I was watching it the whole day, and... Fuck. It's that existential dread that I'm feeling, honestly. It's that existential dread. That, like, something bad is going to happen.
Move in for evac.
Affirmative. Transport inbound.
And, like, it feels like there's nothing that I or anyone else can do can stop it. And to see some Jewish creators on TikTok as well just being terrified because they're like, no, it's happening again. We've seen the fucking signs. It's happening again. And I'm just like, fuck. That idiots are an undefinable factor. Yeah. And I hope to God that, like, a lot of you aren't, like, angry at me for, like, bringing this up or, like, upset at me or anything. Because, like, it's hard to talk about this stuff, especially with an audience that I want to keep happy. I want to keep positive.
Gonna take some time.
And I understand that can be a bit problematic.
To your location.
Like, bringing politics up. And, with how I feel and everything. And I want to preface this again that, like, I love my friend. She is wonderful. She got me through the pandemic, along with my fiance. They are wonderful people, and I love them. I have to try to yell about it all the time myself. Yeah, because I don't have anyone else I could talk to about this stuff. And, there is, like, some people in the YouTube sphere that I do want to talk to that are a little more on the political side, like Vosh and, all those kinds of guys. Because, like, they're cool and funny. I don't want to turn that on. Damn it. That was a bad grenade. And for a lot of people, it's just like, well, why are you scared of America? They're our ally. Yeah, well, in World War II, Germany and Russia were allies, and look what Germany did.
How we doing, Cat?
I usually stay out of politics because it's full of stupid people. It is. It is incredibly full of stupid people. The amount of people I've talked to that don't know what the fuck they're talking about is painful. Like, my own father and my uncle don't understand what a term of service is. And they're like, you shouldn't ban people off a platform. I'm like, no, if you didn't. Oh, Dolt, thank you for the follow. Stupid people is why I watch horror. And just, there's a lot of existential dread with me right now, and there's not much I can do about it. I just have to keep trucking along and hoping for the best, and just do what I can to make you guys happy, and do so in a way that isn't forcing it. That you guys are just like, okay, he's just trying to force it, and now it's getting annoying. That kind of thing, you know? You make us happy just being you. Yeah, I know. And I do my best to take care of myself emotionally. Carter? Carter! Carter! Okay, he's fine. Love your Dave the Minion stuff. Aw, thank you. I'm glad. And yeah, Dave the Minion is for me to vent politically a little bit. On what I feel like it. There's a lot.
See a thing.
I can see. I can see perfectly fine. Fuck you. Look, see, perfectly fine. With or without. You still are human and are allowed to have emotions and opinions outside of funny content career. I know I am. I know that for a fact that I am, even though like a few people have stated like you're just an internet man, you don't get an opinion, that kind of thing. I'm gonna die here. Oh, surprising, I didn't die. Question is, where'd that zealot go? Hello, Jason. Good to see ya. I'm kind of worried about that zealot. Where to go? Did he go? Oh, there he is.
I've got you covered.
Ah! Stupid bastard. There we go. Yoink. Hello, sword buddy. Bye, sword buddy. Also, on a happier note, I just uploaded our Portal 2 from yesterday. Oh, that's great.
Do it. Get back.
It's on my YouTube, so like if you guys want to watch the Farva initiative, you can. My girlfriend has citizenship in both USA and Canada. I think Canada wouldn't mind having another math teacher.
How long?
Yeah, we wouldn't.
Question of my life.
Specifically that, the best part about... Okay, I'm gonna say this. Every country needs teachers. Everyone. Every country, we need teachers to teach. Education is our best friend. Ignorance is our worst enemy. Stream was good yesterday. Yeah, it was. I laughed a lot.
Cat, 6.
For those that are unaware what happened yesterday, me and a guy named Farva, he's here in the chat. Farva is a bit of a meme in my Discord, and we have fun. We have a lot of fun. So what happened yesterday is that if you paid 100 bits while me and Farva were playing Portal 2, every bit that someone donated him, I had to kill him, and every bit that someone donated to me, he had to kill me. And it was a wild time. Me and him worked really well together. Aside from the times where like we tried killing each other. It was great. It was a really fun night last night. I am not playing the best today. Ah, shit. I was nowhere near that, soldier. Fucking relax. Those are the best times. Yeah. But yeah, like, it was a very fun night. I liked it. And then I rewarded myself with, Wendy's.
I'll brief you as you go.
For a good night. Plus, I hurt my throat, so I needed to. So, Farva, you became a minion?
But we'll prioritize whatever you
Yeah.
need, ma'am.
Farva was actually one of the first few people to join in my server.
Enemy tangos on our 6. How copy?
Wow, you guys, died quick. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, that wasn't good. I was in the door before they could lock them. I'm one of your luckiest.
Pelican inbound with transport.
Under Dave. Okay. But yeah, as well as that, like, yesterday was good for me, and I'm trying to stay positive today as best I can. It's just that, like, some things did get to me today, and it's just
Airview base has an
I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. Because, like, yesterday I opened up merch, and I'm so excited about that. A lot of people were like, oh, I can't buy it yet, but I want to. When I get my paycheck, I'm going to do it, that kind of stuff. And do I need a hug? Yes, I need a hug. I always need hugs. Hugs are great.
Hope that comms array has a working generator. Let's search the area for a generator, Sid.
What do I say here? It's just trying to stay positive. That's a nice. Head pats are better. Head pats are amazing. Actually, no. You know what's better than head pats? Head scratches. I love that when I'm cuddling my fiance, I just get head scratches. That shit's great. I love head scratches. I guess I always get the head and shoulders massage when I get my hair cut. Yeah, dude, it's great.
Up and running. Find that comms array. Should be up high.
Plus, I'm also just, I'm waiting to get, I'm waiting for my partner to be off work, and, because a little bit of the thing here is that my partner actually started helping me record my episodes for YouTube, and, I kind of need them to be around to help me record. It just saves time, essentially. And, like, my partner just hasn't been doing okay recently, and that's private stuff you don't need to worry about, but, I've been taking care of them as best I can.
Comms array up and running.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Feet! Feet are gross! Fuck feet! I wish we rolled around like fucking, Star Wars droid-cuz. The destroyer droids. I just wish we rolled around like those. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog up in this shit.
Use some mobile firepower.
Or float around.
Take that comms.
Time for some side seat driving.
Boss want a foot massage to get him at Aramis. No! No foot massages! Fuck you! Ew! Don't touch my feet. Fucking get him, cat! Hell yeah. Go for boss's feet. No! Don't go for boss's feet. Stay away from boss's feet. I have to wear boots and out like minus 35, dude. I'm not a massagist, nor will I touch someone else's feet without consent. Okay, does Chet have a foot fetish? I'm scared that Chet has a foot fetish.
I'm picking up a power source.
If all y'all, like, kiss and lick feet, I'm sorry. I find you horribly deplorable. And I will kink shame. I will. I care not. No Dan Schneiders in my fucking abode. Oh, shit! Friendly fucking fire! Oh, that's not friendly fire. Ah, shit, they're already deploying. Okay. I just like making someone uncomfortable. Oh, that's not a door. That's a window! I wear Timberlands. Degrade me harder, Daddy! People are only my fans because they know I'll talk down to them. I wasn't prepared to see that. I'm not prepared for half the shit you guys say. Like, at all. I'm like not prepared for it. I like to fuck with boss. I know you do, you little shit. Degrade me harder, Daddy. Degrade me harder, Daddy.
On our way, Commander. 6, let's go.
Okay, I got Gauss Cannon. Boop.
Good work, Spartans.
Really?
The sword base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
Waiting on you, cat. Get in the truck. In the truck. Fine, fuck you. Have fun leaving you behind, bitch. Notice me, boss. I want all of Dave's sheet. No.
Noble, be advised.
I make one comment,
Moving into position.
and you guys are like, cheese. We gotta get the cheese, dude. What the fuck? What is so special about the cheese? I don't know what happened.
Noble, be advised. Covenant Corvette moving into position. Attack. 6. Get here
Dave
quick.
probably, but
Meet you inside.
he buys craft singles, guys. That's right. He buys the cheap shit. Oh, that's a lot of... Ow. Oh, we're dead. We're so fucking dead. Goodbye, Marine! Why am I struggling with this?
Noble,
I
be
found
advised.
Dave at the side gig.
Covenant Corvette moving into position.
How do you know about the side gigs?
Get here quick.
How do you know
We'll
about
meet you
them?
inside.
Also, another thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that, like, I re-uploaded a video from YouTube that was, like, months old. Because they allow for 5-minute uploads now, and I'm like, oh, cool. A video that was, like, above my 3-minute mark that I did want to upload to TikTok can now be uploaded. And people are like, are you quitting? Like, are you, like, leaving? And I'm like, what? The fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, you said in your video that you're out of ideas, and I'm like, no. That's not what that means at all. And they're like, oh, thank God, because like I do want to see like a Horus Heresy video from you and all that shit. And I'm like,
We're stalled in the Tower Atrium.
guys,
Cap,
I have a
where are you?
YouTube. You don't know about it because TikTok suppresses videos that want to take you off the site. Why did I make a... Why did I grunt? But yeah, like, I got a little bit worried because like a lot of people were like, "You're leaving," and I'm like, "No! What are you talking about?" Not knowing that the whole video's point was like, "Hey, why not just be a Pokemon clone like the rest?" That's a joke. God damn it! Because you're a grunt and Spartan arm. But yeah, it's a bit worrying that like a lot of people thought that for like half a second. I'm like, guys, I'm not going anywhere. This is my job. I have to do this. I'm locked in. And if I'm going back to, if like this falls through, if this entire career falls through, I'm going into politics, and I will probably not make it out of politics.
Let's get to the atrium. You have to go to the security office. Elevator, Lieutenant. Take it.
How about you get in the elevator? Thank you. One way in, no way out. One way in, no way out. Oh god.
Corvette's hitting this base hard.
Plus, like,
Where's our orbital support?
it's kind of disheartening recently with streams that, like, I have over 298 followers. Where are they? I know it's like not everyone can be here, but like that part of my brain's just like, we have these people. Where are they? Kind of a thing. And that's just like the that's just the number part of my brain talking, and a lot of people's devices don't listen to that part of your brain because it will make you sad. Well, that's grump and competency for you. They get their own friends.
Say the word.
But yeah, it's just,
Let's do this thing.
I know the feeling. Yeah, right? You feel like you're failing when you're not, and it's not a good feeling.
Corvette's gonna rip this place
It's
apart.
no
What's the
one's
situation, Noble?
fault. Fuck! They like follow one time and then fuck off. I don't think it's they follow one time and then fuck off. I think it's a little more complicated than that. I like to give the people the benefit of doubt. I don't like assuming that like they're just bored or lazy, that kind of thing. Because like there's tons of things going on in the world, and
Corvette's gonna rip this base apart. What's the situation, Noble?
I know it's pretty naive of
Can't
me
do
to
this
think
on
too,
my own.
but like
Need another Spartan up here.
I never once watched
Get
his
to the
streams. I
top
like his
floor and
YouTube
assist the
videos.
meal.
Yeah, and there's also another thing is that like people could just be following me to support me on a different platform. They might not like streaming, but like they followed me anyway because they just want to support me and they want to see me succeed.
He's in cover.
Which I appreciate. Though there is one comment that my friend said that like still kind of haunts me a little bit to this day. And it was when I was getting started, kind of a thing. And he said, just get bots. Every popular YouTuber uses it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean get bots? And that everyone uses bots.
We need those long swords in the air.
And you just like get bots. Like all the popular YouTubers get bots. Like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, those kinds of guys, and like even PewDiePie gets bots. And I stared at him for like a good 10 seconds when he said that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And I don't want to cheat. I don't. Have you ever watched Burger Creek? The fuck is Burger Creek?
I'm on the cutting edge.
I don't want to cheat out. Yeah, because cheating.
Noble team,
If you
all
have to
swords are
cheat-
inbound and ready to push.
If
Orbital
you have to
defense is
cheat,
standing by to
that's
take the shot.
boring. And that's so dishonest. I would rather succeed slowly than cheat to get there fast and then get found out that I was cheating and then get fucked. Short-term solutions do not make good solutions.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work.
If that makes sense. Makes videos that are mostly talking in a similar amount of space to you. Don't cheat when you can have a long-term success and growth. Yeah. Like, I have a loyal audience on TikTok. I have you guys.
Recon Bravo. The sector ahead is dark
And-
electronic surveillance. So it would seem. And Command wants to know if they're hiding.
How do I put this? Why did you fire, you fuck? Hey, Fallmite, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. And I know I'm doing good. I know I am doing okay. My growth is okay. I'm doing alright.
Recon Bravo.
I have loyal fans. I have a very good community that's being built.
Multiple hostiles patrolling a settlement. Is what we're looking for, Cap?
Negative. Too
And
small.
it
You're not
is
in the
working.
dark zone
It
yet.
is doing good.
Engage at your own discretion, but keep moving.
And I don't want to lose who I am and everything. For just a quick
I lost visual.
thing, because one thing that I hate is when a creator puts on a face. When a creator puts on a face and just is always happy, go positive, and I like to be real with you guys, but I also like to be caring and real and loving and that kind of stuff. It's kind of best way to put it. Jaden Animations. For the longest time, I had a problem with Jaden Animations that, like, everything that she did to me just felt not genuine or real.
Piss them off.
And now, her videos to me are fucking hilarious. They're great. Her Pokemon Nuzlocke are amazing, and she just feels genuine now, because I feel like she just stopped putting on a face. And that's because she still does, like, the family-friendly stuff, but, like, she's doing it in her own way now, and I appreciate that kind of stuff a lot. And that's just my personal takes and criticisms. It's honestly, Jaden Animations is just really great.
I'm under fire.
Fleshy's a great artist, so like, gotta respect game. Ow. Please never be fake. No, I can't be fake. I tried being fake for like a week, like not be me, and I felt miserable and I hated it. And so I just decided to say, fuck it, I'll do what I want. And that was before, like, I did any of this, by the way. This was, like, back when I was, like, a teenager. But you're only 23. I'm not a teenager anymore. What? I just get the same energy when streams as I do when I own with friends. Same. Same. And, like, I know I'm not perfect, and I will never claim to be perfect. I am a dumbass that has political takes that some have very good nuance, some don't. And, some wants that I do want to do, and some things that I can't do, or things that I don't want to do. Like, at one point, my partner suggested, like, opening up an OnlyFans, and I just said, no. None of that. Not shaming people that do OnlyFans, by the way. You got the body, you fucking rock it. I'm the dumbass in this relationship. You can have multiple dumbasses. You can be a dumbass in your own way. Let's subscribe, lol. Just as well as it, like, I wanted to reach my goal this year, last year of like reaching 10,000 subscribers at least on YouTube. I'm gonna die. Get away from me, please. You giant beasts. I kicked it in the dick! I twist his dick!
Dad, pick any of that up?
Affirmative, Recon Bravo. It's an indigenous creature.
But yeah, like, and I don't want you guys feeling bad or, like, being upset when you watch me. Because, like, the last thing I want to do is make you guys upset. But I also don't like lying to you guys or being unreal. So, like, when I'm not okay, I need to tell you guys that, like, hey, I'm not doing alright right now. But I will be okay. God damn it.
Noble 2, that's some sort of pump station. Got eyes on civilians. I'm thinking more local militia. They engage hostiles.
Move to assist. They may have intel we need.
Keep your civilians alive.
Give us a hand! Bastards just keep coming.
You need a better weapon than that. I hated doing this on Legendary. Same! I did all the Halo games in, like, Lasso, and I hated every moment of it. And I never wish to do it again.
A little more action than we're used to. You Spartans are good in a fight.
What are you doing here? Whole area is supposed to be.
Why do some of you guys have shitty weapons?
Didn't like leaving it to someone else to protect our home, so we came back. For this.
Take.
We have them hidden all over the territory.
You know, this stuff is stolen.
What, you gonna arrest me?
No.
No.
I'm going to steal it back.
Yeah, I did Lasso with my brother, and we hated every moment of it.
Another dropship coming in.
There they are. I'm ready.
That was a good grenade throw. Ow. Ow! I'm gonna kill lots of stuff in the office. No, don't kill lots of stuff in the office. Ugh. There we go. Pinpoint. But yeah, like, there is some goals that I want to do this year, and, one, be partnered on Twitch, not just affiliated. I want an actual partnership, where, like, I get paid to do this. I want to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And, I want to do that at the bare minimum for this year. And I have 11 months to do it.
Alternate route?
We use the riverbed to smuggle rations, weapons.
Basically,
Take them whatever you may want. You wanted, they were gel caps anyway.
Basically.
Show us.
I also forget, like, there's a latency between what you guys hear and what I say. Yeah, there is about 5 seconds. Yeah, a little bit. If I don't do that, my equipment has a freak out.
There's the riverbed, 6. Let's see where it goes.
Weren't there 4 of you? There he is, CTFX. Come on! Hustle, you bitch! Come on! Hoof it! No, we don't shoot. We don't shoot local... We don't shoot locals.
Where does this riverbed lead?
Straight to the hydro plant. We dammed this river up 45 years ago.
No.
Plant powers.
You know what? I'll do it if you guys pay me $100. I'll shoot one guy for $100. Boom. That's how much I care about these guys.
Take cover. Okay.
Yeah, you can't
Let's
fucking
move.
do it. You can't fucking do it. Ha! I had $100. Yeah, which you don't. Suck it. You can't make me kill my boys.
Cat, are you seeing this?
I struggle with killing
Kind
NPCs.
of a big pylon.
Because I am broke till tomorrow. That's your problem, not mine.
That's the source of our dark zone.
Okay. Consider it gone.
Negative.
Do it in
Stick a
bits,
remote
Aramis.
charge on it.
Which
Command
payment
is
do you
planning
prefer?
something big. They say that pylon died at dawn.
What? Shit. Oh, piss! Okay, how much for a bullet in the kneecap? That's not as funny. Plus, it's hilarious, like, trying to see, like, what you guys will do to get me to do stupid shit in games. Plus, I also make, like, these ridiculous things, just, like, not trying to tempt you guys, but, like, just trying to discourage it. You asked for it.
All clear, 6.
You throw money, they will do almost anything. Yeah, I'm a whore, guys. Like, seriously, I'm a whore for money. Capitalism has ruined me. I hate capitalism. It's ruined me, but I have to participate in it. I don't get a choice. So like a good slut doing what he's told, you pay me money and I'll do it. That sounds fucking terrible, I'm sorry. You did fucking what? And Farva, I'm bi. That's not off limits. I'm gonna get kicked off of Twitch because of you fucks. Ow. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, shit! Shit. Aramis, what the fuck? Aramis is the one that always calls me on my shit. So, if you give me a hot minute and let me kill these hunters, I will do it. Okay, you paid the money. I said I would do it. I'm not cheating you out of a thing. That's rude. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
More inconspicuous, I hope.
Stuck it inside the pylon's power supply.
That didn't feel
All
good.
right, keep pushing into the dark zone.
I feel terrible.
Command wants to know what the Covenant...
I actually legit feel terrible about doing that. I actually feel like shit. Oh, God. Capitalism did its job. Ah! What am I? What am I, the U.S. military? Fuck me, dude! I shot this man in the head! He had a digital family, guys! His family will miss him! Take the money, you slut. Fuck you!
Okay, got him.
You didn't die for an oil
Recon
company.
Bravo. You're heading into the dark zone now.
Understood. Phantom, took too close.
Not gonna lie, U.S. military. Not looking to die for an oil company today. Karma's getting me. Karma's getting me! Oh, God! This is what I must do for internet fame! Ah! What am I, the U.S. military? Almost literally, yes. The Turner is already dead. When I feel upset, I just feel fucking terrible now. I feel dirt. I feel like I need to take a shower. Holy fuck, that didn't feel good. Even for $100.
Around there, 6. I think we're getting warm.
Well, dinner is paid for. Yeah, a little bit. Even though my partner gets paid like a fat stack tomorrow for like working on Boxing Day and Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve. Get fat stacks tomorrow too. Yeah. Whereas I don't get paid till the 15th from Twitch.
Solid copy. Don't stop now.
I'm happy I gotta pay Boss the big bucks as to why I try not to think about it. Why Why do you do this to me? What was the goal? Honestly. Oh my god! Because we want to support you. By making me kill my men? Trick shot!
What's your status?
No. 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 No, 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 no. I don't accept that. Trick shot!
Pylons are down. Pushing up the hill.
These grunts just continue to team kill. Ow. Fuck. $500, Fall Mate. How much for a button-up shirt video? What?
Cat, 6. What's your status?
Pylons are down.
I did it!
Up the hill.
Also, I'm not willing to damage clothes because I'm poor and, like, every last article of clothing is needed.
Cat, be advised. Oni has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns
Actually, no,
southwest
there's
of your location.
As a grad student, I say some things I will never change, Fall Mate.
Hey, guns. Let's
Can't
roll
afford
out.
that. Oh, there's a lot of things that, like... A lot of people don't give internet people credit. We will do anything for money. Minus some things. Some of us do have dignity.
6. AA gun should be in visual range.
What subject I'm working towards teaching you mathematics. I gotta tell you right now, you'll get paid for being a math teacher in Canada.
Noble 6. All our birds are stuck.
As long as you don't go to Alberta. As long as you don't come to Alberta. Our fucking conservative government hates teachers because fascists and Nazis hate teachers, period. That's not a girl there. Forticay is my starting area in the States. Yeah, we pay teachers a little bit more than that up here in Canada. Granted, your 40K is like, what, 60K up here? I don't know the conversion rate right now. $1 USD to 112 Canadian. Oh, the conversion rate go down today? Fuck.
They're falling back.
Control to Lima 4. Permission to commence bombing run. Heading 224.6, over.
Keep pressing.
Phantom, coming in hot.
Good work, Noble 6. UNSC air support. Skies are clear.
Copy 2 Lima 4.
I can double check
bombing
the
run,
closing
heading
for X.
224.6.
Up to you.
Granted, out.
I'm just, Whew. It is 127. Hey, Aramis! How much is 100 bits on Twitch? You know I'm calling you out, right? You know.
Noble 6, there's a mining facility.
Wait, a
near
bit
the
is.
location.
Wait, what? A bit is $4?
Command
100 bits is $4. Really? Really? Hold on, phone. Phone, where are you, phone? One sec. I actually have to look this up. Sorry. I did my math. One sec. I'm kind of like, wait, so bits are like $5? I thought they were $1. How much are bits on Twitch? Okay, so 100 bits is $1, 500 bits is $5, and so on and so forth. So you gave me 5,550 bits? One bit, 100 bits is $1.40 for me. Is $1.40. Okay. I'm not good at math. I'm an idiot. So.
troopers on site have
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
New intelligence.
In freedom money. Yeah. I gotta remember that, like, conversion rates are dumb and...
Eyes on the prize, Noble. Take out that zealot if you get the chance. But keep moving toward the spires.
Grenade! Yay! But yeah, I just, I got worried a little bit there that I'm like, did I kill a Marine for nothing? Did I just see big spook number and then do something hastily that I shouldn't have? Oh, no, you don't! Get back here!
High-value target has been neutralized. Impressive.
Okay, just making sure. Hey, girl, get in! Hey, girl. Brisk. Revenant. Ba-doo. 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 Ba-doo.
Roger that. I'm clear.
Update 6. Scans show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location.
You got more money for
I
doing
want
it.
you to neutralize that gun.
Zach!
Any means necessary.
Alright. Alright. Please don't kill that Wraith. I need it. Get over here, bitch. Get over here, bitch! Let me in. You, turret, now. Would you prefer be 100 CAD next time? No, it's fine. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. I also don't want to come off as a dick. That kind of worry. And I hope I don't come off as a dick. Oh, that's not good.
Well done, Six. Only needs up-close recon on those fires. We're gonna
Here,
fly
I am messing with you. Oh. Okay, I was like, I'm not being a dick, am I?
Highlighting the LZ map. Commander, I'm going to set up a forward observation post here.
Copy that. I'm waiting on new intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
I want to hear that what the conversation between you and your GF was like when she suggested an OnlyFans.
I'll call out targets as we go.
Okay, so conversation went like this. When I wasn't living with my partner, but like I was staying over at her apartment, they, as I was doing a TikTok, suggested that like we should do like an OnlyFans, and I'm like, why? And essentially it was because I need the money. That was her excuse. Don't worry, boss. I'm the mean one. I can't. Shut up. I just... There's a lot. There's a lot.
Top of the canyon, dead ahead.
But yeah, like, I know it's a lot to ask you guys, and I know, like, you guys are already great at supporting me and showing me, like, the love and everything, and I know it's some things that I have to do on my own when it comes to,
Solid copy. Dot.
Latest intel suggests these
I'm just wondering, like, is there anything I can do to, like, spread my reach kind of a thing? Like,
Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
is there anything I can do?
We just lost all power. We're going down.
Look your armor, Spartan!
To spread my voice kind of a thing.
landing.
I'm showing hostiles all over the place. We gotta move. Commander, we've got eyes on the spire. Looks like a staging area.
Copy. We have your visual. Dot's working the problem. Stand by.
I'm particularly not good at those things. Yeah, that's fine. Not a lot of people are, and there's only so much that I can do to expose myself to like people. and sometimes I'm just not what people want, and that's fine.
Noble 5 only believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
Teleporters? Linked to what?
Frigate Grafton is on station, ready to kill that spire.
This is the worst
First,
sniper.
we need to power down its shield.
Oh, you bitch.
You find a way to the top of the spire.
He's not coming back. Yeah, he just straight gone. Question in the Discord, are you both boss and Dave or just bot? I am me. I am me. So something you guys need to understand about my Discord server is that I made that for my community. You pay the one time on Patreon to get in, and that's it. Then you're just in. You're in the community. I wanted it to be a community where, like, you felt like you could be safe, inclusive, and just have a good old rocking time. And then you stay on my Patreon for the extra stuff that you get for being a patron. Oh, for fuck's sakes! We having fun there with announcer games. Yeah, so like, it's not a roleplay server. I just call it EVIL because it's part of my brand. I know that sounds like depressing. It's part of his brand. It's part of his brand. God damn it. You guys are seeing how terrible I am at Halo. It's depressing.
Get in there.
Part of
Take out
your
that shield,
bead?
Lieutenant. Spartans, I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out power to that shield.
We would love an RP channel.
Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire.
There's a problem with having an RP channel, and this is for me being in multiple servers with an RP channel. It's about inclusion. I want people to feel included, and having an RP channel just makes things a little more complicated than it needs to be.
Lieutenant, drop the shield and get out of there.
Because then, like, people feel like, oh, there's like a whole cannon there, and I don't want to mess with it, so then they don't RP, and then people get bored of it, and then they don't want to do it anymore, and then I just have an empty channel that no one wants to touch.
Spire 1 is green.
So, like, fuck, I guess. Yeet. Now, by the way, that's also not to say, like, you can't roleplay in the server. It's just that I don't want to make a dedicated channel for it. Plus, a lot of drama came out of, like, roleplay channels from before. Especially with, like, major content creators. And I don't want that to repeat in my server.
Inside, 6, let's go.
Spartans coming in! Watch your fire!
Flight control this way. They're expecting you. Still can't believe Hollis said yes to this.
Well, some plans are too good to say no.
Let's get that saber airborne before it gets to the spot.
Yeah, so, like... How did I miss? I am Church! I missed point blank. Oh my god, guys, it's NASA! Church, how'd you get to reach? Lots of things, Caboose. Lots of things.
Prepped and ready for launch.
Okay, so something I gotta say here. My favorite scene from all of Red vs. Blue is when Washington is talking to the Reds about like them going into against Charon's forces. Was it your dead, not dead AI girlfriend? Fuck off. My favorite scene is just like like Griff and Simmons just looking at Washington like, no, you're being weird. And then like Washington spills a little bit, and they're like, "You think we're gonna fucking die?" No, I don't. Yes, you do. You totally do. Ew, you're getting all sentimental and shit, guys. You don't need to worry about a thing. You're some of the greatest soldiers I ever knew. What's with that past tense bullshit? Listen, if you guys stick together, you'll be fine. Hey, what position you guys sign on for? Sign on for the front lines. What, Sarge? Ooh. Well, look at the bright side. You know, when you say there's a bright side, you say you have to follow it up with a bright side. I know. I love that scene so much. That had me rolling and laughing and dying.
Global actual to Saber Bravo 029er. Over. Copy actual.
Whee!
Affirmative.
Shame that Red vs. Blue sucks now.
I'll be your control from here on out.
Because Miles Luna doesn't know how to write, and it's depressing.
Been customized for orbital defense.
Okay, no, that's a lie. Miles does know how to write. He wrote my favorite arc of the entire Red vs. Blue series. But, like, just something happened with him where it's just like, dude, these are terrible. Ruby is god-awful. And I know it's not just him, like, there's a whole crew on it, but, like, Miles Luna doesn't work there anymore? I thought he did. Wait, when did he leave? Wait, when did he leave? I thought he still worked there. I thought Carrie left.
Savannah actual to Saber teams. Be advised, we have bogeys inbound.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are down. Requesting combat support until we can bring them back online.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
Like 2 years ago. No, Carrie is running the Ruby team. I thought Carrie left. Am I backwards on a lot of stuff here? Or it's like, did I just come from a different dimension in my sleep? Because I swear it was Carrie and not Miles. only comes in on voice acting. What the fuck, dude? No, Carrie's still there. Am I high? Like, fuck!
Anchor 9.
It's okay, everyone thinks Carrie
Impulse drive.
I saw a Twitter post from him saying like, hey, after like so many years, I'm leaving Rooster Teeth. Or am I getting like the wrong guy?
Use your guns to take down their shields, then hit them with your missiles.
Because I swear I'm not crazy.
Defensive batteries at 79%. Buy us another minute, Saber teams.
Fuck! You got the wrong guy. Ah! My head hurts! Because he is heading the writing on Ruby. Oh, God.
Anchor 9 to all craft
I
in
just...
vicinity. Be advised we show a...
Hold on, I need to look this up. I need to. I'm sorry. I'm not saying like you're lying to me. I'm not saying I don't trust you. It's just my own brain is like, what? Did Miles leave Rooster Teeth? Oh God, no, that's recent. Oh God. Oh God. Carrie Shawcross. What the fuck? We all don't pay attention to Rooster Teeth eternal politics. I swear! Oh my God! No, there was some other guy. Oh my God. Okay. Bernie's gone. The guy who played Caboose is gone. Tucker's voice actor is gone. I know that. Did Jeff leave? I feel like Jeff left. Joel. Yeah, Joel left. Well, no, Joel was fired, I think, or let go. Like, how he just, like how he said things is just like, it implies he was fired. But, like, no, Jeff is head of all of Rooster Teeth. I know another guy was, like, accused of, like, sexual assault and everything and, like, grooming his fans. I don't remember his name, but, like, I do remember that shit. And then, okay, so Jeff and Gus are still there. That was Ryan Haywood, and he had sex with underage fans. The creator, I know the creator of Ruby died. I was around, I was sad about that. I was really sad about that. But, just gotta say it. Just gotta say it right here, right now. Ruby is bad. And that's because... And that's due to a multiple of different reasons why Ruby is bad. I watched a lot of people's breakdowns of it, including, like, how the creators talked about the show when they were making it. Ruby didn't have a plot. It didn't have a beginning, middle, end. Just, Monty just wanted to make a series where, like, his favorite, like, fairy tales were, like, anime, and they fought. Like, that was the entire purpose of it. And then Miles and Carrie basically had to write the story around the fight scenes. It's why there's like little rhyme or reason between the fight scenes in a lot of the seasons.
Gunboats are in position. Damage control teams at the ready. Torpedo launch detected. Collision alarm.
Like, Ruby is bad because no one knew what the fuck to do with it. Monty was building his own story but didn't have it mapped out. He only had notes for season 3, barely an outline for season 4. Yeah, so like, a lot of people, when they do shows, they map it out from beginning to end. I.e., they have a clear beginning, they have a clear end. Now, they have to work things out with people, like the people that are that are supporting the show, like the people that, like, producers, everything. They gotta work it out with everybody. And, like, writing, too. Like, they gotta go through the writing.
Warning. M-Spec re-entry pack disengaged.
Newer season... No!
You're override.
No, I do not stand for that. This is something I wholeheartedly disagree with you on. The newer seasons of RWBY suck. I tried. I watched them. Oh my god, the seasons hurt. The last 2 seasons hurt. We can't trust Ironwood. Why not? Love the world and the idea there. Everyone has different taste. It's not taste, it's writing and consistency for me. I love the idea of RWBY. I love the designs. I love the world. I hate the writing. The writing is trash! Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm going on RWBY right now. Thanks for this. And by the way, Farva, I'm glad that you love it. I'm glad you enjoy it. I am glad that you have found something in it that I don't see. I'm glad for that. And I'm happy that it makes you happy. That's great. But! I'm gonna bet. And this is gonna keep happening. This is gonna keep happening. Every fucking time. Sorry, I need to do a thing here. Actually, if I leave the window, then Halo freaks the fuck out at me. Okay, you're getting tiny screen me. Okay, be the entirety of Ironwood, who has watched his entire military melt in front of his eyes. His robots go on a rampage. His entire military's like, huh, this shit ain't right. And as well as having the literal disability of his fucking ability, which is iron focus. Guess what, guys? It allows him to hyper-focus. That's not a fucking semblance. That's a fucking disability. That's ADHD. They need to leave Penny alone. Like, just let her live. She's dead! Again! Oh my god! We kill her in season 3. We bring her back we bring her back. And then what do? We nearly kill her again, and then we give her a new body. We give her a brand new spanking body, just to watch her die again. What was the point? Leave her dead! Just leave her in the fucking ground! Oh my god! Back to Ironwood. Ironwood. His entire thing in the last 2 seasons was, we can't trust him. Why not? Why can't you trust him? What did he do? You're not going to explain it, are you? No, they never do. They never explain why they don't trust him. They just say, we don't trust him. And they're like, but he locked down the entirety of Atlas. Yeah! Wouldn't you? The entire city's on constant attack! Fuck! I, too, would lock the city down. I'd be a little bit more transparent than he was, but understandable! I take these off. Understandable why he freaked the fuck out! And yeah, there was very little people he could trust. His entire military organization was infiltrated. he has to put very little trust in very little people. And then, oh my god, the girl that he gave an arm to, he went out of his way to say, like, hey kid, I know you lost your arm defending your school and, like, your family and everything. So, like, here's a state-of-the-art, not even on the fucking shelves yet to buy, a shotgun arm. He gives Yang the ability to fucking hold things again. Whoo! And Yang! Oh, I hate Yang. Barbara Dunkelman, great actress, good person. Fuck Yang. Fuck how she is written. Fuck her. Oh my god, I get bent out of shape with her. Because she went from being like the flirty, bubbly girl to basic straight bitch. Because that's what we like to see, right? Like, a lot of people are just like, well, she had a lot of trauma going on. Like, she got her arm cut off and her friends abandoned her. Doesn't give her the right to be a massive bitch to everyone. And you know what bugs me the most is that, like, Ozpin does everything. Well, not Ozpin. Ironwood does everything for Team Ruby and Team Juniper. Gives them the Huntress license. Gives them the Hunter's licenses. Upgrades their gear. And asks for nothing in return. Aside from, hey, could you keep a secret? And help me out just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And what does Yang and Blake, the fucking statue of emotion, the girl that just follows Yang along because the writers, oh, they gotta get that good, like fucking, they gotta get that good lesbian shipping in, which, by the way, shipping is fine. Don't do it for your fans. Just do it because, like, fuck you. Ruined Star and Force of Evil, by the way. Shipping ruined them. They blow the secret. They blow the load. They fucking just go up to Robin, even though it's against what they were wishing for. Like with everyone else, even Ruby and Weiss were like, no, we should probably listen to Ironwood on this. No! Bitch and fucking Blake, bitch and fucking statue, at you, go up to Robin and say, hey girl, they're fucking turning the entirety of Amity Arena into a goddamn satellite. And she's like, oh, okay, I see. They're wasting time and resources. And my response is, you dumb bitch. The entirety of the communication network is down. What's the one thing you need right now? Hey, maybe getting global communications back up isn't such a bad idea. Maybe, like, long-term solutions, it's a better idea. Fuck! And the wasted potential of Robin, as she is supposed to be the Robin Hood figure. I would love it if we had the entirety of the Atlas arc dealing with Jacques Schnee and fucking, Robin fighting each other. That would have been better. Sounds like some politics today. Oh my god! And then there's the election. Listen, I too hate fucking Trump. He is an absolute fucking mongrel, and I wish, like, nothing good happens to him. But okay. The allegory for Jacques being Trump in Ruby is very heavy-handed and it wasn't well handled. You can have a good political message. You can do it. I just don't think Ruby did a good job. Didn't mean to cause a blow-up. No, this is comedic and this is me venting. This is cheering me up. Please do not apologize for this. Like, this is fun for me. And like I said, you enjoy it. I'm glad. I'm glad you found something that you see something in it that I don't. Because I love hearing the other side. The political message in season 7 or 8, was it? It's either way. I just call it the Atlas arc. It was very ham-fisted and very heavy-handed, and it wasn't handled gracefully. Like, you could see it on the wall. And I too am one for right-wing bashing. Be a little more tactful than that. Back to the problems with Ironwood is that, like, the writers treat him like shit, and then with the recent season, by the way, spoilers, he's fucking dead after he goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And, like, the last season, before all of that, I feel like Ironwood could have prevented all of this by being honest with it. He was! He was! Here's the thing. He does give, like, Team Ruby and all of them the information they needed. He does. He communicates with them. It's Ruby's team that doesn't communicate with him. It's Ruby's team that doesn't communicate with him. They don't tell him about the lamp. They don't tell him, like, the lamp has no wishes left. They don't tell him shit. Ironwood was as honest as he could be. The others heard him. Yeah! He was as honest as he could rightfully be. Did he do some things wrong? Yes. But at the time, as well, you gotta imagine what it's like trying to lead a military, while also dealing with an election, while also dealing with constant grim attacks, while also having Big Mommy Bitch on your doorstep. That tends to break a man. While also dealing with an infiltrator in his own ranks. That tends to do a lot to somebody. And I loved it in that season when he called Ruby's entire team out for their shenanigans. Exactly, especially when he has no allies backing him up. I was on Team Ironwood by the end of that season. I was like, no, Ironwood is right. He is correct. And then they made him go, no, I'm gonna nuke the entirety of the city because I'm crazy now. And I'm like, great, now you're forcing me on Team Ruby. Great. But now I have to side with the team that I hate because, like, you're a genocidal maniac. Because the writers don't know how to write. That's not fair, but... There was a way to do this right. But the problem is that... Actually, no, one of the best critiques I've ever heard come out of Ruby, like, when it came to Ruby, there's just too many characters. There's just too many. Think about it. We have Ruby, Yang, Blake, Aiken, Weiss. We got 4 characters already. And then who else? Jean, Nora, Ren, Pyrrha. Then we had Ozpin, Glinda, Crow. We have Weiss's sister, Winter. We have Ironwood. We have Team Caffeine. We have Neapolitan. We have Cinder. We have Mercury. We have Emerald. We have Big Mommy. I keep forgetting her name. Salem. We have Scorpion Boy. We have the recent villain guy, the hacker. We had the big, strong, muscly guy. We had Torchwick. We had Neapolitan. We have Ruby and Yang's dad. We have Hazel. Yeah, thank you. We have Yang's mom, Raven. Fuck, and I totally forgot about the silver-eyed woman. Like, the old lady. Fuck, there's even characters I am forgetting. There's too many characters. especially that are like trying to hog the screen time together. And I'm not saying you can't have more than a couple of characters in the show. Like, you can't just have like a small cast of characters. You can have a big cast. It's just that you need to give them proper attention. And a lot of them didn't get proper attention. Like, fuck, Ren didn't get attention till like the most recent season, and that can be summed up as he realizes that he loves Nora, and he blows up at Yang rightfully for basically everything. I.e., we weren't ready for this. Too many ideas. Yes! Yes, Pharma! Too many ideas at once. And it's come back to bite them. And it's clear as well that the writing crew is not communicating with each other. Now, it's probably part of the pandemic that didn't help, but as well, they can't decide what the fuck Ironwood's semblance does. Does it allow him to hyper-focus, or does it allow him to focus on a certain thing so that way he can plan on, like, make the best plan? Which, by the way, that's a shit semblance. That's a mental illness. Just like how Crow's is, like, probably a disability with how it treats him. And it's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating with fucking Ruby. Because there is good shit in Ruby. There is good shit in Ruby. But at the same time, a lot of it is buried under Ruby being annoying about, like, we have to do good. Like, there is... Yeah, there you go. Fully achieving the goal regardless. Full sociopathy. Ruby is a cardboard cutout to me. I agree with that, but I did like Crow and his boyfriend's relationship. I just hate how he ended up dying. Clover and him weren't dating. I know the entire community ships them. They were good characters, and I actually liked the dichotomy. That was the best part of that season, was Crow and Clover. I liked Crow and Clover's interactions. I liked that Clover was basically just like Crow. Oh, if he, like, had good luck. I loved that. That was good. And I loved their problems with each other as well. I loved the Clover and Crow stuff. Oh, they were not dating. They had a bromance. Yeah, they had a total fucking bromance. And just, like, seeing Crow, the character who's been miserable for multiple seasons, finally get some recognition and love was the good shit. And then he died. And then he died. There is a lot of problems with Ruby. A lot of problems. I hate Yang. I hate what they did with her character. I hate that she's a bitch. I understand being jaded. I understand having a jaded personality after what happened to her. But there's being jaded and there's being a bitch. Emotional damage! Yes. I gotta get sound clips in here for you guys, like Jesus. But even that was taken to extreme. Yeah, and then Blake's just a non-entity. Like, she can't exist without Yang, and that pisses me off. Because, like, you can have a character exist without a relationship, guys. Like, fuck. I would have preferred it if, like, Blake took down Adam on her own. I would have preferred that. But no, we gotta get like the fucking Blake can't do shit on her own. Yeah, characters are more than a ship. And you want to know something? I went from hating Weiss to loving Weiss because Weiss was a racist. Weiss had problems. Weiss was a terrible person. But then she started to grow as a character. She started to grow into her own, and she started to actually recognize what she was doing was wrong. Weiss has a full arc. And when we got to the Atlas stuff, I wanted her to have a little more time to cook there. Like, have her snap a little bit, but Weiss probably gets the best character development. Yeah, a little bit. Then there's Team Juniper. There's Ren, Nora, and fucking John. I do not care about them. I don't care. Sure, John heals. He's a glorified cleric. Seemed like the season was it was rushed. And here's another thing. I get mad to a point. Like, I get upset with Ruby to a point. Seasons 4, 5, and 6 were boring as sin to me. Season 7 is where I watched where I got back into it. And then season 8 then season 7 had like horrible shit going on in like season 8. But some of these faults can be attributed to the pandemic. And I don't know how much or how little the pandemic affected them. I know it's very hard to do work from home. I do work from home. And I will criticize bad writing. I will. I write. And I do care about that. Animation problems, I excuse. Because of the pandemic. I excuse all of it. Yes, their animation for season 7 and 8 wasn't the best. And I can't fault them for that because you tried doing animation from home. It's not good. It's not going to be good. And plus, Ruby's always had bad animation. Like, guys, come on. It's an internet company. Come on. Give them a break. The Power Rangers in Space was a good season, and they had horrible CGI. Reboot had horrible CGI, but it's one of the best animated series out there. Give them a break. The problems for me when it comes to Ruby is the characters annoy the fuck out of me. The writing tends to be subpar or garbage to me. And the need to appease the shipping community. Appeasing a community inside the fandom sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. The one part of the fandom you don't want to appease is the shipping fandom, because it doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. A lot of shippers will ship everything with anything. Just look at My Hero Academia. Like, there are people shipping Principal Nezu with Deku's mom, and I quote, they may have had, like, one panel of screen time together. I don't know. I have to rewatch the entirety of My Hero Academia to even consider it. If that happened or not. But, like, there's a reason you don't listen to the shipping community when it comes to writing. Now, Sonic could stand to learn a thing or two from their fucking fan base. But that's Sonic. Because, listen, I'm all for. What even is their cargo? Listen, I'm all for Blake and Yang being in a relationship. I'm all for it. LGBTQ representation? Fuck yes! But not at the cost of their character. If Blake cannot exist without Yang there, Blake is not a character. She is a tool. She is a prop. And that is not a good way to make a character. Like, even in Season 8! Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. Nora has a character development in Season 8. Where she wants to be her own person. She admits, no, I kinda chased you a long time and forgot to focus on who I was. Who I am, Ren. She wants to focus on her. Holy fuck! Now do that for Blake! You do it with a character that I don't give a flying fuck about! Which is kind of ironic, because that Blake is treated like a prop when her entire character is about freeing her people and giving her people. Okay. So, let's talk about the White Fang. Let's talk about the White Fang, people. Okay. There's one thing you do not do unless you know full well you did not fuck up. You did not fuck up, but Ruby did. And this is a criticism that I'm going to have with Ruby. So, the Faunus. They are an allegory of how racism is in our modern day world. Why they chose animal people is beyond me, because I know a few people, including myself, would fuck a cat girl. Beyond me. Beyond me. Now, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to have a message about racism in your show, go ahead and do it. Full on. Ruby does not have a good message about racism. Because the Faunus are treated like shit. They are. But at the same time, we don't really see it outside of, like, maybe some outside material. I know there was, like, an Adam thing, like an Adam episode where, like, we did go into his past and, like, a convoy was attacked by, like, a group of assholes. Which, okay, fair. But, like, we don't see it often enough. And, like, it kinda also makes it look bad that our heroes are beating up the White Fang when, like, that's an oppressed group who's just trying to fight back against oppression. Honest oppression is not... It's not seen. It's never seen. Yes, we have, like, that scene where, fuck, what was his name? Monkey guy. Sun. Sorry. We have a scene where, like, Sun, like, steals a banana from, like, a cruise that, like, he snuck on. And then, like, he fucking runs away. And he's chased by police. And then, like, Weiss makes a racist comment. Okay? Bunny girl gets her ears pulled by bullies. Being bullies, okay. The White Fang were not handled well. Yeah, like, have a little more discrimination toward... this is another thing. I know this sounds bad. Like, a lot of people can take what I say out of context. Yeah, the White Fang is a perfect idea of the slippery slope. I.e., the whole comparison here is that there's Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. A lot of people don't know this, but the difference between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. is that Martin Luther King wanted black people to be equals with their white counterparts. They wanted them to be on equal footing. Like, judge a man for his character, not by his skin. Malcolm X was on the side of, no, I want black people to be where white people are, and I want white people to be where black people are. I.e., reverse it. Black supremacy. Now, both sides gave very good points. But Malcolm X wanted violence where Martin Luther King wanted peace. And we all side with Martin Luther King because we don't like killing each other, now do we? And there they show up. Well, yeah! They show up there well, too. The thing about the White Fang is that we never get to see the peaceful sides to the Faunus. Really, think about the Faunus characters we've interacted with. We have Blake, we have Bunny Girl, and I'm sorry, I forget her fucking name, and I feel terrible. And then nothing but White Fang. Nothing. Oh, wait, no, the son. My bad. Their son. You see why there's too many characters. We only interact with those three. Those are the only three good Faunus that we see, and then everyone else is a terrorist! Like... Velvet, thank you! Coco. Yeah, so, like... we don't get a good look at the Faunus, and they are not a good racial allegory because we don't see it. We don't really talk about it. Yeah, we get, like, whispers here and there, and, like, some background comments that, like, hey, Weiss's family treats Faunus like shit. Then it's just changed to, Weiss's family treats their workers like shit. Okay, which is it? Is it both? Or is it one or the other? I understand that they treat their workers like shit, and I understand they treat their fucking Faunus workers even worse, but they don't go into detail. And that's a problem. If you want a race message in your show, you have... It's not pretty. Racism is not pretty. And I'm not saying that, like, you have to go into the dark nitty-gritty of it. But something at least, aside from Weiss being racist, or, like, fucking bully boy pulling on Rabbit Girl's ears. Because, like, the White Fang don't have a justification. They don't. They say, we're treated like shit by everyone else. Okay? And now you're gonna kill... Show, don't tell! Show, don't tell! It's so easy to show and not tell. You are a visual medium. You are not a book. Show it. Show us what is happening. Show us what is going on. Fuck, Atlas is supposed to be like the most racist place. Just show, like, officers arresting... What have I done? You've done nothing, my guy. It's just... I watched H-Bomber Guy's breakdown of Ruby, and I agree with all of his points about, like, how Ruby is not mature enough and isn't good at dealing with the topic of racism. We started dissecting a favor of media. Yeah. And it is very hard to dissect racist things. It is very hard. And a lot of people... It's a worthy criticism to say that Ruby does not handle its racist talking points well. It's a genuine criticism of mine that they don't handle it well. They don't give it its best light, and at worst, you're beating up minorities. the best time in the show where they showed the racism was doing the origin story of Oz, where they showed the Faunus being treated like animals in cages, but that was still hundreds of years in the past. Yeah, and it doesn't help with that background knowledge that when they're attacked, when the main characters are fighting the White Fang, that these people are oppressed. They're treated like shit. I don't want to see minorities getting shit kicked out of them, especially ones that were led to extremism. I don't like seeing it. And it doesn't help that, like, they don't really bring it up. It just... there's a lot of missed potential with it. There's a lot of missed potential. Even and this isn't to say that, like, a lot of other series didn't do it well either. Marvel's X-Men got it wrong a few times with a few things, but that's because writers and everything, just some people miss the mark. I will not do that. It is frustrating to see that for Ruby. Because Ruby has good potential. It has really good potential. It has a great idea. It is a wonderful idea. A world where, like, these beasts come out of the wild and specific people are trained from a young age to hunt them down. And, like, dust is an interesting mechanic. It's an element of the world that can't really function outside the world. I like that. I like that idea so much. Great idea, bad execution. Yes. Oh my god. Like, I love the idea of the Ruby weapons too. I love Ruby Scythe. I love Crescent Rose. What about the powers people that with gray eyes have? They haven't really gone into much detail with it. So far, it's a Deus Ex Machina, and I hate Deus Ex Machinas. Like, when I was a little bit younger, when I was watching Ruby, I came up with my own character. Yes, I made my own OC, Do Not Steal. And essentially, like, his weapon was a chainsaw, because I saw that battle between that Faunus guy and Weiss, and I was like, wait, what if that chainsaw turned into a shotgun? And the shotgun, like, fired, like, the teeth of the chainsaw. That would be so cool. I love the idea of Ruby. It's good. But you know what Ruby is at the end of the day? You want to know what Ruby is at the end of the day? It is Avatar. It is a poorly written Avatar. That is the comparison that I make, because that is the comparison that the creators of Ruby continue to espouse. It is their version of Avatar, The Last Airbender. And, okay. But if you are going to say that this is your version of Avatar, then, by God, it's going to be compared to Avatar. There is no escaping it. I feel like having a... They are working on a D&D campaign module. Which, hey, the Ruby show sucks, but hey, the D&D game might actually do some good. It's like Sonic Boom. The game sucked, but the cartoon was actually pretty good. Surprising everybody. The more edgier design of Sonic was a better comedy than we thought it would be. I like having a D&D stuff. Done well. Yeah, if done well. Which, by the way, I'm excited for the Avatar D&D thing. I'm very excited for that. I'm excited for this. Yeah, excited for this. I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna do a thing here. There we go. Shut up, Halo. I love you, but shut up. Whew. And don't get me wrong, guys. Like, if you love Ruby, please do not let my criticisms deter you from loving it. Because, like, my opinions are my own opinions. It's how I feel. But I'm glad that there are people that enjoy shit that I don't. It means that, like, you see something in it that I don't see. So, like, there's beauty to you there, and where I don't see it, you do, and I appreciate that very much. Like with Steven Universe. Oh god, here I go. Oh god, here I go. Oh, I'm going after Steven Universe now. Oh god, announcer of game hates the gays. No. There are a lot of good things in Steven Universe. I love their idea of gem fusion. I love their idea of romance for the gems. That shit is great. Oh, the Talking Rock series. Yeah, so my partner, my fiance, loves Steven Universe. She adores it. It is one of her favorite shows of all time, right under Avatar. I have problems with it. I have problems. And it all stems from the fact that it all centers around Steven. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, he hates Steven Universe? I have problems with it. I don't hate it. Fuck, I love the song that Garnet sings when she's, you're never gonna be hit, fuck, what was that song called again? I don't remember what it was called, but, like, it's a great song. Find my words. Steven Universe. No, that's the thing. He's overly affected. In Steven Universe Future, Steven is taken to the doctor at, like, the age of 16. He's never been to the doctor. Mostly because Greg, his dad, didn't know what to do with him. Because he's half human, half gem. He had PTSD. He had PTSD! You want to know why? Because everything was put on him! Hey, Steven, fix my relationship problems. Hey, Steven, fix my mental health. Hey, Steven, stop the end of the world. Hey, Steven, be a diplomatic leader against these genocidal fucking gems, dude. Hey, Steven, fix my fucking broken family. Steven this, Steven that, Steven there, Steven here. And just because you point it out in the show doesn't make it better. Holy fuck. There's an entire scene where, like, all the crystal gems, including Connie, are, like, backed into a corner. And, like, it's Steven that has to talk them up instead of them, like, being able to do it themselves. Like, Steven just jumps through him and says, "Stop doubting yourself, Pearl!" Oh, and she's fixed. She's fine. That's dumb. We've had an entire song in, like, a fucking season's worth of development for Pearl, and she still needs the young boy to fucking talk her up, even when he's in a coma. What the fuck? As well is that, like, I am very particular when it comes to a show's mental health. When it comes to mental health problems in shows. It is a very, very scary line. It's kind of why I'm having a problem with Justice League Young Justice Phantoms. The new Young Justice season. And how they're handling Beast Boy. Yes, just emotional damage. Emotional damage! There is healthy ways to show it, and then there's unhealthy ways to show it. The Crystal Gems, throughout the entirety of Steven Universe, show little to no affection for Steven when it comes to his mental health, at least in the final season. Like, Steven is clearly not okay. And, like, they see that. Paradox sees it for herself. They don't do fuck all until he turns into a giant Godzilla monster and nearly destroys the entirety of Beach City. And it's a hug. They hug him better. They hug him better. No. No. That shit doesn't fly here. Steven... I have problems with Steven Universe because of that. Along with its writing problems, especially with, like... Steven Universe would have been better as a serialized show. Steven Universe would have been better as a serialized show. Like, you can have some plots connected, but, like, every episode can be its standalone. But I give Steven Universe a lot of slack because it was fucked over by Cartoon Network on the regular. Now, as well as that Rebecca Sugar, a wonderful artist, she's a wonderful person. But Cartoon Network has also said, no, she is frustrating sometimes to work with because she's slow. And you're just going to have slow people in the industry. I'm sorry. Cartoon Network fucks everything. Oh, yeah, they heavily fuck everything. It's a little give and take when it comes to the creation of a show. It is really frustrating. Oh yeah, Nickelodeon fucks a lot of things. Nickelodeon has a problem where they're trying to find their next SpongeBob. They're trying to find SpongeBob again. Because SpongeBob was their best show for years. And now they don't have a SpongeBob anymore. Because SpongeBob is done. They aren't making new episodes for SpongeBob anymore. It's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah! It didn't air. It aired online, and they never advertised it. Fuck! I just knew that Legend of Korra existed. I never got to watch it. And I was interested in the next series of Avatar, which, by the way, I have watched all of Legend of Korra. Like, I sat down and marathoned it for a weekend with my partner. My opinion's just the same as everyone else. Season 1, okay. Season 2 is terrible garbage. Season 3, that's the best season. Season 4, please kill me. Yeah, it's not Last Airbender, but, like... Problems with Korra. Getting this out of the way. Korra did not have the same chance like Avatar did. Korra was treated like shit. And having... garlic bread. I love garlic bread. Garlic bread's good. The problem with Korra stems from the fact that Nickelodeon continued to fuck them over and as well told the Legend of Korra crew, You cannot have an overarching villain. You have to have a different villain per season. So, damn it, I guess. Because I like Legend of Korra. It's not great. It's not the best. I wouldn't put it in my top 10. But it has its qualities. And yes, season 2 is absolute fucking trash. And, like, there's a lot of problems with it. Korra, oh, God. I wouldn't say 8.1. I'd give it, like, a 6.5, maybe a 7. Korra irritates me for 2 seasons. Then she gets better in season 3, and then I finally get the Korra that I want in season 4. And what do I mean that, like, why does Korra irritate me in season 1 and 2? She irritates me because she's a brat. I don't like brats. I hate them. She acts like a spoiled brat and rarely gets pushback. At least from what I watched and what I saw. Season 2 is like her worst. Like, she just is the absolute worst in season 2. And then, Bolin is just, he's there. Well, actually, no. Bolin's the better of the 2 brothers. I would love to see more of Bolin. I could not give a shit about his brother. Bolin good, his brother bad. His brother's boring as a fucking sock puppet. Izumi, on the other hand, oh my god, Korra's eventual girlfriend? Fuck, do I love her. She's great. Bolin deserves his own miniseries. I like you. Let's see bowling. Ha! Funny. So, there's a lot of things in Legend of Korra that I like. Actually, a lot of my problems only stem from season 2 and Korra being a bitch. One thing that I absolutely love from Korra season 1 is the bending game. I love that shit. I love when a world has stuff like that. Where they have, like, these awesome bending games. And, like, the rules are a little... It's hard to kind of understand the rules a little bit. But, like, I like it. It's good. Felt more integrated and turned it around. Yeah! Yeah! And, like, the villains, aside from the second season villain, and the metal bending Nazis. I loved season 1 and season 3's villains. Season 1, it's a guy who was abused so badly with bending that he wanted to take bending away. Because it hurt him, and it hurt his family. That's understandable. Like, Amon's a good villain. He makes a lot of sense. For a world in Avatar, yeah, I too would feel a little bit cheated if a guy could just bend fire and I'm stuck here with fuck all. I'd be a little bit salty about it. And then season 3, with the Red Lotus. I appreciate them. Like, it's a good idea. There are people that believe that the world is out of balance because the Avatar exists. They're anarchists. They want anarchy. And plus, they're the only people who get, like, the most brutal kill in all of Avatar. Yes, he is. And I love that his actions directly lead to the problems in season 4. Zahir is a great character, and he doesn't do it out of malice. He's doing it because he believes he's right. And he's doing it in, like, peaceful way. Like, he's doing it in a very calm way. He's still a monster. He's still fucking terrible. Oh, she was an absolute bitch. Okay, one thing I will never forgive Legend of Korra for. The Dai Li aren't intimidating anymore. Thanks, Korra! Legend of Korra made the Dai Li look like little bitches and showed their face. I hate that. I liked it when the Dai Li... Yeah, I liked it when the Dai Li had their hats down. You couldn't see their faces very well. I liked it when they were mysterious. I liked it when they were assassins. I don't like them in Legend of Korra. It takes away what made them scary and fucks it. But there are good things in Legend of Korra. I would recommend watching it. It's a good show. Skip season 2. You don't need season 2 in your life. What's up, babe? Camera's on.
Yeah, I know. Did you check your phone? I texted you. Do you want anything from DQ?
I haven't had dinner.
Do you want your normal order from DQ?
What's my normal order again?
It's the double cheeseburger.
Can I have chicken?
Chicken strips?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want a Pepsi or do you want Orange Crush?
Orange Crush!
Okay, and can I steal the Switch from you?
You can steal the Switch from me. 1 sec.
And the charger.
And the charger. Okay, give me a moment. Everyone's saying hi, by the way.
Hi! Are you guys having fun?
We're discussing media. We're talking about Legend of Korra.
I will just bring it up to you when it's your turn.
I love you. I won't be on longer. Much longer. I saw face. Left my ass. As long as they're not fully in the camera, they're fine. We got like 4 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna call it quits tonight. But God, there is a. Hi, Shadow Mage. Fuck, you missed all of it. There is one show that, like, I know, like, a lot of people are, like, probably look at me like, okay, so, like, is there any show that he does like? Okay. So I'm gonna say this one. I really, really liked, unironically, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Of course I like hentai. Who doesn't like hentai? But She-Ra and the Princesses of Power... Oh, I love Last Airbender. But She-Ra and the Princesses of Power was a good show. My boy, Bo, his best boy... Oh, you know, you joined when I started Ruby Ring. Oh, fuck! Okay, so, like, at first, I thought She-Ra was going to be bad. And I gave it a shot. Fuck! I did not expect it to be good. And it was damn good. Glimmer pissed me off in season 3, but, like, that's what was meant to happen. Catra, unironically best character in the entire show. I like One Piece. I love One Piece. One Piece is good shit. Listen. I got garlic bread. Garlic bread! But, I love One Piece. And the best way to describe One Piece is that Looney Tunes goes island hopping and destroys 33 governments along the way. Catra is my favorite villain in the past 4... Yeah! I thought it was going to be bad. You guys got to remember that when it was coming out, I was in my bad phase. I was in the, I was heading down the alt-right pipeline when I was, when that show came out. And then I finally gave it a shot, and I liked it. I actually liked it. I saw that. I saw you were playing it. There's a lot of good shit. And I like a lot of good shows. Boss escaped the pipeline. I escaped it a long time ago. And actually, I am going to go stream it at some point. I'd love to see that. So I need to explain, like, how I fell into that hole. I need to explain it. Okay, how did I fall into that hole? So, when I was in high school, a lot of people... Gaming was my safe space. It was my place to feel safe and to get away from the bullies and everything. And people that I felt didn't understand it were attacking it. Now, there were a lot of people... There were a lot of people yelling and screaming at each other. And then I just started not hearing some sides of the argument. And some sides of the argument were just not laid out properly. I hate Anita Sarkeesian. She is a very bad model for explaining what the problems in video games. Because she blamed everybody. And when you're shown just her blaming everybody, and that's all you see, it doesn't build a very good picture. And then Warhammer came under attack. Quotes, air quotes on that one. There are no women in 40K. There are no... 40K is a racist, sexist game. Warhammer 40K was my hobby. I know I wasn't a racist and I wasn't a sexist. But the argument was poorly laid out. And it wasn't the fact that there was no female characters in 40K. There was a lack of female players in 40K. No one told me that distinction until 2 years ago. No one told me that. Because I did know some girls here in my town that played Warhammer. It wasn't laid out to me properly. There are women in 40K now, but for the longest time, 40K was gatekept by a lot of people. And then I started listening to people like Arch Warhammer, The Quartering, all those kinds of people. And they aren't good people. They're really, really bad. But in a drudgery of people that meant well, but didn't know how to say it, who treated me like shit because they didn't explain themselves very well to me. And nor should they, because I was acting like a dick. I don't like explaining shit to people that treat me like shit. And, And then there was, like, the whole thing where, like, the arguments being laid out to me on the surface seemed to make sense. Oh, they're just throwing in gay characters because, like, they need to meet a quota. Whereas my brain's going, no, if you're going to include a gay character for a good reason. Don't just throw them in to have, like, a token. Throw them in because, like, they add to the story. That's how my brain was going, but I didn't represent my argument very well. And then tons and tons of things happened. And I kept getting pushed further down the pipeline. And then I started dating my fiancée. And instead of attacking, instead of getting mad at me, my fiancée just asked me why. Why? Why? And then, when I couldn't give them a straight answer, I got frustrated. I got angry. Unreasonably so. And then, she understood what I was saying. And she started pointing out, that's not what the people you're listening to are saying. She pointed out those nuances to me. She pointed those things out to me. It also doesn't help that the side that I'm now on for a little while there sort of treated men like shit. And that wasn't good because I was already being bullied. I was already being harassed. Why would I want to endure more of that? And that's where they get you. That is where the alt-right gets you. They thrive on manipulating and destroying people who have those problems. Who feel persecuted, who feel attacked, who feel like they don't have a place to go, who coddles their fragile ego, who basically says, no, those ideas are right. You're not wrong for them. And of course you're not racist. And then they bring you over to them. They bring you deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the pipeline. Because of course, we're the accepting ones. And then you start saying problematic shit. Because that's all you hear. And I stopped listening to the Quartering and Arch. I stopped listening to them. I don't even watch their videos. I unsubscribed. Because I recognized what they were doing. And I was still just at the entrance. I got back to the entrance. And then George Floyd happened. And that's when I said no. That's when I said no. And I was still a leftist, even in the alt-right pipeline. I still had left values. I still believed in helping everybody. And I was shown love, care, and compassion. Instead of just people stroking my ego. I was given that love and compassion from people that I needed it from. And I got better. I got way better. For a lot of the time in my life that I was in the alt-right pipeline, I was miserable. I was sad. I was depressed. I saw enemies everywhere. That's not a way to live. being miserable and paranoid, believing that, like, every person is out to get you, that's not a way to fucking live. That's a terrible way to live. I'm happier now. I'm doing so much better for myself now. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, I am better than what I was. I'm not angry 24/7. And I process my emotions 1,000 times better now. And I know if, like, I told anyone else this, if I go into, like, when I found, like, people like Vosh, who... Vosh is someone I needed to hear from. Because Vosh understand, like, I don't know if you guys know who Vosh is, but he's a left-wing YouTuber. He understood people like me and how easy it was for us to be lured in, to be tricked, to be dismantled. He understood that, and he doesn't blame us. He doesn't attack us. He understands. And then, like, he brought so many people from the alt-right over to the left. And just hearing that supporting nature from someone like him. And by the way, yes, Vosh is a little bit of a shitlord. He's hilarious. But, like, hearing that from him. And hearing the understanding was great. I didn't feel like I was irredeemable. I didn't feel like I didn't have a chance. I felt like I could be better than what I was. And I am. Alright. Enough.